get ready for the next battle.
Well, hello everyone, and I just want to say something. Before the actual video starts. But this is a video about what's it called? Street Fighter 6 and like its current problems. I just wanted to address some things about it. It's very imperative that I do. It's very imperative, and I will say it's something that we as a community, not just Street Fighter, but the FCC as a whole, to take a look at. Whether you play Street Fighter, Tekken, and MK, or whatever you guys play entirely, that's not just the big three like DNF Duel and Guilty Gear and such. For those that are Street Fighter fans mainly, let's take into consideration of Street Fighter 6, like its current problems and issues. It's a lot, and with the whole Ed coming out in just 3.5 weeks, pretty much 4 weeks from now, I hope things change. We gotta see how that's gonna work with him and Neo, Shadaloo, and just gameplay for the game as a whole. So I hope this video finds you well with information and realizing what's going on with the game as a whole. So anyway, guys, just enjoy the video, and yeah. Why hello everyone, and welcome to a different type of video today. And we need to talk. We really do need to talk. Before I begin, I'm just gonna say, for the most part, you guys are just gonna see me walk around and Jesus Christ, Metro City. Wow, I almost forgot the name. It's right there. God damn it, Blanco. Anyway, we need to talk. We genuinely do need to talk. So this video specifically is to talk about everything about Street Fighter 6, like how we feel about these avatar skins, all of these like horrific microtransactions that Capcom has been doing, like obviously like the fighter coins, and how there should be better ways to deal with this, you know, since all the post-launch content that they have done has been, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, abysmal. Very abysmal. Like no one asked for a lot of these avatar skins. Let's check, shall we? Let's check now, shall we? Where is it? Okay. Oh yeah, this is Mike Hagar. Yeah. Oh, don't mind that. That's okay. This guy right here. This guy. This was cool at first, but $15 a pop? I don't think so. I kind of regret making that choice. All these like battle pass stuff, skins. Oh yeah, speaking of the battle pass, I'm not sure if you guys see this, but the battle pass, of course I have it right now, but it's like fighter coins I got without purchasing. It's from like all this, like all these like 10 fighter coins. Well, not really 10, but 10 tiers of fighter coins. And that's all I got. That's how I got them. Okay? From continuous spans of the battle pass. And look at this battle pass. Look at this. It's all about Ed, of course. And what is this? Okay, Ed's team from Street Fighter 5. Falk's team from Street Fighter 5. And Balrog's team from Street Fighter 5. All these are like, you know, these are cool rewards. But why can't we earn this stuff, like, oh, I don't know, in another way, like, oh, I don't know, by playing the game in like any other fucking mode? Like why can't we earn them in a specific way? Like for example, like all these fucking challenges here, like all these challenges, like all the challenges for kudos. Now, granted, okay, look, the rewards could be kudos, okay? It can still be kudo points. But like next to the kudo points, it could be like another tab that says you get Balrog's theme or Ed's theme or Falk's theme or some shit. And the task is simple: finish one combo trial. That's not that hard. That's clearly not fucking hard. And then win 30 Battle Hub matches. Okay, that may take a while. Unless you got a friend from the Street Fighter Discord server to literally help you and farm that, then okay, you know, then there you go. But then again, not everyone uses Discord. So how are we going to do that? Then we're going to go to the Battle Hub and we'll politely ask someone, all right? Or if you have a friend with the game, then yeah, there you go. Visit the Battle Hub. Simple. This should be another reward like drive tickets, or better yet, fighter coins. Stuff like this is simple. Visit the Hub's good shop one time. Drive tickets. There you go. And I don't like how it's valid until February 9th. That is an issue. I feel like these should be challenges like every day. Like every day there's a new drive ticket like challenge. That should be a completely fucking different like way they should do this. Definitely give more drive tickets. Like imagine they give 1,000, and then the other tab in the middle next to drive tickets could be fighter coins. That will give more motivation for people to play the fucking game. See, because they don't have to worry about going to this shop over here and then going all the way down over here to get fighter coins that cost $5 for not enough 300. That doesn't involve buying this with just a simple $5. But no, we can't deal with that because that's so dumb, because Capcom got greedy. They should definitely add more stuff, add more like rewards, like especially when you want to play rank. Like rank, obviously, you know, it's the basic, like, okay, you win, you get league points. Cool. But there should definitely be more like, look, I don't want to bring up this game, but I kind of pretty much have to. Mortal Kombat 1 does give, like, rewards for skins / variants for specific characters. And, you know, that definitely gives rewards, some gear or whatever. It gives rewards, and now the problem about those type of rewards is that it can bring toxicity and stuff like that. But at the same time, it definitely brings in more people to play rank that should be able to like try in the game, which is, it can be a good or bad thing depending on how you look at it. But in this case, for Capcom, what they should do, if we pause right here. Okay, let's take a, okay, right here, okay. So these cost 100 fighter coins, right? So what if each time you level up in each specific rank? So let's say, for example, I'll use myself as, not myself, no. I'll use like, okay, so let's say you're in gold. Let's say you're in gold, right? Level 1 gold. Each level, like since there's 5 levels of each rank, they should give 100 fighter coins. Right? Not entirely each. So let's say level 1 brings 100. Level 2 brings 200 fighter coins. The rest adds up. Level 3, 300. Level 4, 400. You get where I'm trying to say here. Each level is like an extra 100 after the next. That gives more motivation. They don't have to like spend money. Like, yeah, okay, fine. If there's an option to get fighter coins without resorting to like the fucking PlayStation store or Xbox store or whatever, the Microsoft store or Steam, anywhere that could be viable to get the fighter coins and not have to buy them and resort to other ways like challenges, like play enough specific rank matches, get like 50 fighter coins. That may not be that may be low, but it kind of gets rewarding. And if each time you level up in rank, you get more. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to like find a good solution to make rank to be more viable, because not everyone's gonna play it. Not everyone's gonna play rank, okay? That's like the thing about this. No one's gonna continuously play rank all the time, because it can be, you know, a bit scary, and people will play casuals or all the single player stuff, or hell, like what the fuck I'm doing. I'm playing World Tour. But yeah, that's one thing. And another thing is, look, like I said, the avatar skins. No one wants those avatar skins. Like, this bugs me. This stuff, like these astronaut spacesuits. Look at this. This is available until not December. What the fuck? February 22nd, right? Here's the problem about this, okay? Look how much that is, okay? I rarely see people like buy stuff like this. I rarely do when I go into Battle Hub. I rarely see it. Now, the cool thing is, okay, fine, like let's go back. They at least give the option to get it. You can get it for free, but look at that price. Look at that. You have gone to like save up so much drive tickets just to get one piece of this. So okay, let's convert this. Let's convert this. So this right here, 1,200 fighter coins or 1,200 fighter coins. It's like what, $24, $25 or something? That's insane, Capcom. No, dog. No. No. Instead of doing this shit, why don't you erase this? Let's erase all this. Like, look, there's the Street Fighter League, but the thing about this is that, like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone wear this. Don't get me wrong, the Capcom Pro Tour is very exciting, but, you know, with everything being online on the Pro Tour, and then there's, like, barely, like, 3 offline events or whatever, it's not really the best, showcase. And especially if, you know, mainly half the time it's just fucking Ken, Luke, and JP most of the time. So, and like 2 Ryus and 3 Chun-Lis or something. But I don't know. I don't like this. So here's what I recommend. Instead of worrying about this shit, why don't? Here's my recommendation. Here's my recommendation. All right. You see this right here? 50 fighter coins for a tier 1 skip. Okay. Why don't these skins, instead of 300 fucking fighter coins, they should be like 50 to 100. Or just to be nice. You know what? Just to be nice, since I know they definitely put a lot of work into it. I'll give them that. At the very least, like 100 fighter coins, all right? I'll give it that. That'll be fine. Because if we go back to... I don't think I can see it. I don't think I can be able to see it, but... hold on. Oh, yeah, this. This was a whole other thing right here. This. These whole... colors and shit. These right here, yeah, I remember getting those from the Ultimate Edition with the drive tickets from there. That was like the first thing I got, but that's just me being me. Oh, yes, this. Yes, this. I don't think they should be... This should be another thing to unlock with drive tickets. I don't know why this was like fighter coins specifically. But anyway. Okay. Okay, you can't see it. But from what I remember, this was 50 fighter coins, right? And they still look really good. Even though there are old outfits from like the previous, from like Street Fighter 2, pretty much, yeah. These outfits should they still look really good. It looks like some stuff that would definitely be a lot of work into. Regardless if it's like old legacy outfits, I feel like they should still be the same price. Hell, for like future content for the game, they should definitely do like outfit 4 at a lower price. But knowing Capcom, I kind of have my own afterthoughts that thinking that will not be the most righteous idea. But I digress. I mean, still, the backlash when Outfits number 3 came out, it was... Man, I was pissed off. I know everyone was pissed off. I know some of my subscribers reached out to me that they were fucking mad about that. And I don't fucking blame you guys at all. Okay. Speaking of post-launch content, I'm thinking here. I've been noticing a lot of different things from a different amount of resources / different like platforms, different areas. Like for example, the SF Discord server and Twitter and I guess Instagram to a certain extent. I've been noticing from the community that we require a certain thing called a World Tour expansion. Because I think I remember a certain someone told me, Kiwi, I remember that there was a conversation that if we go to the map here, a good portion of this of Metro City is blocked off. Yeah, this is blocked off. Like, if I were to go check over here, right? I remember seeing that, like, yeah, this portion of Metro City is not accessible. Like, look at this. Look at this. Okay, this is like stuff that I wish we can be able to like explore. This would definitely make it more better. Look at that. Go to the World Tour map. No, thank you. I just come back here. And then obviously we got the SF3 Ken fucking boat from SF3. I want to say this though. We definitely need a story mode expansion to this. I've been hearing and people have been telling me and having conversations that around season 2, like maybe like a month or so after Akuma drops, which is probably, yeah, like sometime after Akuma drops, we should be able to get a story mode expansion. Because think about it. Look. Spoilers for anybody, by the way. Just spoilers out there. Like a spoiler alert. Even though the game's been out for... Oh, yes, that is true. Yeah, I just realized that. Okay. I'm gonna have to put that in the very beginning of the video. But anyway. Yeah, it's been 8 months since the game came out. It's, as of recording, it is February 1st, 2024. And the game has been out for fucking 8 months. Think about that for a second. It's been 8 months. Time fucking flies. And look at the content we have gotten in the past 8 months. It has been abysmal. But anyway, I digress. We need a story mode expansion because let's face it. Let's face it. The post-launch content of the game that we've had has not been very friendly to us. Like, in order for this game, to be honest, to keep thriving, I genuinely believe that we do need a World Tour expansion. We do. Like, something like a Mortal Kombat 11 type of deal, where they give us a cinematic story mode, a part 2, as you would say. Because, okay, spoiler alert, that ending for World Tour was fucking abysmal. I didn't like it. And I know I'm not the only one who is saying that. It's genuinely, like, not the most righteous story. Like, okay, I get it. The whole point of it was to find out what is strength. And, you know, we made our own avatar and we did all this running around fighting these assholes. Yeah, you guys pissed me off. I remember that. I had to edit every single fight. I had to edit the fights of you guys getting in my way, because Jesus. But we do need a World Tour expansion. We really do. Because we just need more content for the game. Like, look at here. Look at here. All this, you guys see here? I've finished this like barely a month into the game's lifespan. Like, by the time Rashid came out, I got finished with this. And then after that, I just, like, there's nothing really to do. Like, the only thing I can really do in World Tour is, like, you know, explore and get gifts for DLC characters so I can make content for the channel for you guys. That's what keeps me going for World Tour. But I'm not like everybody else. Some other people don't want to play World Tour because it's just too grindy or it's too boring, and I do agree on those occasions. It is. So doing a World Tour expansion will definitely help, especially, like I said, especially after that ending. I don't want to get started with that ending, but pretty much JP literally just said, "Oh, this was meaningless." And that really pissed me off, because think about it. Remember, this story mode, this World Tour, this whole thing was literally the sequel to the SF6 comic book that was related to Ken. If we remember that, let's go back in time now, shall we, to what, April of 2023? Let's see, I read that comic book or so, and that was the most life-threatening shit I have seen for Ken and his family. That guy, this guy right here, you're a terrible father, dude. You one terrible father. I'm gonna tell you, dude. Man, you pushed your own son away in order to thrive for Nishal. And what does he get in return? accusations, like the profile says on the very right, of orchestrating a criminal plot. At first reading that, at first glance, was the most unknown, I made a Tekken reference right there, unknown, like the most unknown shit you would hear. Like, it's orchestrating a criminal plot. Before that comic came out, that sounded like, okay, I'm kind of interested. What the hell happened? How is this gonna affect Ken and his legacy? Joke intended. Now, like for real, how is that gonna, what's gonna happen? What, you know, like, cause the guy looks homeless. Remember all the homeless Ken jokes of Eliza kicked him out of the house, and now he lost all his money, and now he told Ryu he lost the kids. Yeah, I remember those days. But this profile definitely made things interesting. And then if we go to the most beautiful character in all of Street Fighter, including this one right here, Thunder Thighs, Lee was involved with that comic book. Like, I'm not gonna go too deep into the plot, but pretty much she was kind of involved with this whole situation with Ken, trying to help him out. And I think, who else was also involved? Oh yes, you, Kimberly, yes. I'm not gonna say what, but basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is basically that fucking comic book was better than what we got in World Tour. And don't get me wrong, like, World Tour was definitely a very good mode for, you know, like, for a beginner player / newcomer into the game. And I genuinely believe, like, you know, this is a good start. Like, this is honestly a good start to get used to Street Fighter and understand how the game, you know, works, which is fine. But as someone who, you know, who pretty much knows how to play Street Fighter, who is very used to the game and pretty much only tried modern controls like pretty much only 2-3 times the entire time the game has launched. Yeah, the main reason, besides me exploring this place in a GTA-like style, besides that reason, and, you know, fight people on the streets, of course, was to see how this picked up storyline-wise. And we can argue that, you know, story in fighting games doesn't really matter, or people don't really give a fuck about it, which I can understand that, because it's either A, it's all over the place, which in Street Fighter, it's notorious for that shit, and B, people just want to fight people online, and that's understandable. But I, as a Street Fighter fanboy, want to say that Capcom should definitely add a story mode expansion. They definitely do. Like, they definitely, genuinely do need to make a new story for us. Like, with all the details of how that ending, like, turned out, like, you know, JP literally just said, this was all meaningless. And I didn't really like that, you know, we pretty much went through the whole World Tour, you know, meeting everybody, meeting, like, characters like E Honda, meeting, what's it called? Meeting characters like Marissa, pretty much the whole cast, including DLC. And all of that just to be, like shat on in our face and say it was meaningless? Yeah, no, dog. No, I don't want that. Like, who wants to hear that? And, let me also mention that, okay, I like the system where we have our characters, like, I like the fact that we have our characters definitely, like, have, like, master roles, which is very cool. And, you know, obviously, if you level them up with the bond levels by giving them gifts, I think we all know this, you know, you get character, like, bonds, like, story stuff, like, you know, for example, like, this stuff is just stuff you would see in the gallery, you know, with no context. There's no, like, text or anything. There's no, like, words on the bottom to explain the context, but, like, if you play World Tour, go through the grind, which not everyone wants to do, you get stuff like this, and that's cool. But here's the thing. Here's the problem, though, about this. The problem is none of the characters, goddamn, none of the characters, like the whole roster, including DLC, were involved with the story. The only fucking character that I can genuinely say that was kind of involved, besides your avatar, of course, was Bosch. He was the only fucking character. He was the only character. I love this picture. I love this picture. I literally love this picture. I love this picture. But I'm not gonna get off track. Oh, hey, you were cosplay not that long ago. Alright, so my point is, I want these characters to be more involved in the story. Like, think about it for a second. Let me give you guys an example. Tekken 8. The game that I'm gonna do a review on that game, but for example, Tekken 8, without giving many spoilers, had a lot of its characters involved in its story. Like, you would see interactions, like certain people in the same room that you wouldn't think you would see in previous Tekken games. And it looks so fucking cool. It looks so cool. Like this right here. Like stuff like this, I want to see, like the same way Tekken implemented in their story. I want to see stuff like this. You do see this specific trio. You do. In Street Fighter V specifically, and alongside with this fucker. Like, you know, oh yeah, this, I remember this. Oh god, you see, look, this is an example. You don't see this. You don't see this in the actual World Tour story. You only see this in the fucking comic book. That's kind of the issue. Oh goddamn. And it's like, come on, like giving the story like an expansion to this would definitely make more content for everybody. I know this is like me going on a tangent here about this, but it's true. I'm not the only one. I'm trying to side with the community here, and I'm just giving out my thoughts. Like, look, Capcom, listen. If you watch this video, my advice here, if you want to do a World Tour expansion, which at this point it's kind of inevitable here, I want you, at the very least, at the very least, you did this with Street Fighter V to not a certain extent. You almost did it in Street Fighter V. Oh shit, oops. You almost did it with Street Fighter V. In Street Fighter V, you had Chun-Li, Ken, and Cammy in the same place. Now, if you just add Ryu there, and Gaio in the same place, in the same room, talking at least. I mean, look, in Street Fighter V, it happens with half of those characters. But my point is, if you just do it again, but with more, just a little bit more, then I'm good. I'm good. I know they interacted, but like, come on, we need more. The fans love these characters. I love these characters. Like, look, I love Ken. I love Guile. I love fucking Chun-Li. I love Ryu. I love fucking Cammy. Jury. I love Jury. I don't like you. I don't like you for specific reasons. I use you, but I don't like fighting against you. I'm just gonna ignore this one. You grab, but that's your whole point. But okay, look, okay. We just need a story mode expansion, and then let's talk about another thing. Let's talk about another thing. I know that was like a big chunk of the video. Another thing, balancing. Yes, balancing. Let's talk about some balancing here. Okay, so for me and you competitors out there that play rank 24/7 and like to play the game a lot and just look at the pro scene a lot. Let's talk about some balancing, alright? Okay, so perfect parries and drive rush. Okay, look, those two metas are very powerful. If you got drive rush that you can just skip out of neutral. I mean, a lot of people don't like it. Is it like the main gimmick? Of course it's the main gimmick. It's the main meta of the game. Okay, it's the main meta. Okay, drive rush is what resembles this game specifically. like Street Fighter V resembled V-Trigger, they can't simply take that out. They'll definitely try to balance it, but not take it out like indefinitely. That game was a whole different story. But this game, Drive Rush, I feel like that one it's like low risk. If you do it raw, it's like low risk reward with like low risk high reward type of feel. So definitely something that they could try to figure out, I guess. They could try to like see like how they could balance it. Like if you want to take an extra 2 bars for it, then that would definitely kind of change the pace a little bit. You definitely would have to think if you want to use it. Now, perfect parries. Oh my fucking god. Perfect parries. Now, where do I begin with perfect parries? Honestly, perfect parries. Now where do I begin with that? Okay. Let's state the obvious here. Let's state the obvious here. It happens too frequently. It truly does. It truly happens a lot. Like I seriously can't like fathom how many times those perfect parries have like destroyed my ass. Those perfect parries have kicked my ass so many times, like for real. It's like, but look, to balance perfect parries, okay, obviously, like I said, it happens too frequently. Now, how do we like fix that? Honestly, it's a good question. It's one of those questions that like, how can you be able to like fix a perfect parry? Well, let's start off with why it happens. Like, how does it occur in the first place? For those that don't know, a perfect parry is literally a parry where you literally just, what's it called? You parry an attack at the exact time, the exact precision that it happens. When you do that, it's literally like that simple. It's not hard to do that. It's not hard to do a perfect parry. But here's the thing, it's pretty much luck based. It does take skill to perfect it. But like, how do we balance it per se? Well, what you could do, you can definitely try to like make it so like, you can try to maybe balance it to like, it doesn't happen as frequently as it might really appear to be so. You could try that. And that would definitely change the meta a bit more. It would definitely work. You could definitely try that. I'm not no game developer or anything, but I'm just like giving out my thoughts. I wonder what you guys could possibly give out in the comments down below. But my take on it would definitely be like, okay, maybe like if is there no like health? Okay, yeah, there really isn't. Oh wow. My take on it would be like, okay, try to maybe like nerf the amount of times it can happen, or actually no, nerfing things would be too bad. Okay, maybe like scale the damage a little bit more. Like maybe, oh, there's a box. Maybe definitely scale like the damage a little bit more, because even with scaling, that shit is still OP, you know, in like various ways. You can definitely see a lot of people like do some combos even with that during a perfect parry, and it still does pretty good amount of damage even with the scaling. So maybe if they scale it a little bit more, then yeah, that's just my thing. If you guys have any more ideas, please feel free. Yeah, that's my video on the current state of Street Fighter 6. Avatar skins being overpriced, World Tour lacking an extra story mode, which we need that story mode. Overpriced, oh yes, overpriced outfits. Overpriced outfits, number 3. Okay, that's one of the major flaws. There's just not enough post-launch content. Like, the content in the game when you first boot it up for the first time has a lot of content right off the bat. I mean, look at this. Look at this again. This took a fucking while. All this definitely took a while. This all took a while. Don't get me wrong, it did. And even getting to 100 took a while. I feel like that's another thing they should probably do. Add more levels probably to make the continuity to happen more for our character to level up. They would definitely have to add more like buffs, more level up features. But anyway, that's just my video. Like I said, my video on the current state of SF6. A lot of things to discuss, or that's already been discussed already in this video. What do you guys think of the game right now so far? Leave a comment down below. What's your guys' opinions on the game, and if you guys want any more suggestions that Capcom should do, because I do want them to see this. I genuinely do want them to see this video. I'm trying to help the community to be happy and to enjoy the game a little bit more than, like, don't get me wrong, the game is still enjoyable. We definitely need more stuff. We definitely do need more stuff in the game. We definitely do. You guys, this host Blanco, and I'll see you guys later. This was a fun video to make. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.